Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 10 days. It is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate for you guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future, and then we'll check out your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, and your energy, and see what's going on there. I just saw the Nine of Cups, so something is the Nine of Cups and the Four of Wands. There was a lot of talk about something to do with your home environment in a reading that I started to do for you. For some reason, my camera cut off, so I just decided to redo it. And it seems like there's a decision that needs to be made. So we'll see what comes out in the cards. I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's returning. And to those of you that are new, welcome. I do personal readings. That information's in the description box below. All right, so let's see what's going on for you. This is for Pisces. All right, so in the recent past, we have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Knight of Wands in reverse. In your current energy, we have the Nine of Wands, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles. In the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So the overall energy is the Eight of Wands. So something's going to be moving really quickly. A lot of communication, a lot of talks, thought processes. Things just seem like they're going to be pushing really fast. So you may have a choice to make about your home situation, since that's what popped up when I was shuffling. And it's like once you either get the news or you make a decision, then it's go time. Things are going to definitely keep at a pace that's quicker than maybe you had been expecting. So hold on tight, because there's some changes that I feel are coming towards you. Now, in the recent past, we have the Five of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in reverse. So there's an energy of being conflicted about whether to take an opportunity or not. You may have felt like you needed to hold back just a bit, or maybe you felt like a little bit of lackluster in your passion, and there wasn't a feeling of really wanting to push forward. So there's work that needs to be done as far as that inner sense I'm picking up on, that inner sense of conflict. Now, it could be that you had a bit of drama around you and something was holding you back from making a choice. Could this be around a work situation? Absolutely. It could also be that you've held back because there wasn't anything really stable in the offers that you were receiving. So right now, it's like you've held back. You want to make a really smart decision, so you don't want to leap too quickly into anything. Let's see when we get the clarifiers what's going on there. All right, now in the current energy, we have the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of energy of having gone through some really difficult stuff. It just feels like there's a lot of pains, a lot of frustrations, things that have slowed you down, kind of put you in a place where you couldn't make a decision about how to move forward. Now, the Page of Pentacles does indicate that there's an idea or a thought or something that wants to push you in a stable direction, but I feel like there's some kind of resistance there. It could be because of past experiences that pop back up and there's a little bit of fear around taking a chance. But I feel like Spirit's trying to say to you, as long as you feel that you're okay as far as like your finances and there's a little bit of stability around this, choose to move forward, because holding yourself back is going to create that stagnation that you don't want to experience. So I do think there's something new coming towards you, and it's going to be a very stable offer. All right. And then in the near future, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. Desiring balance, but not actually feeling it or believing that you can find it. Now, there's a lot of pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus, or this is just your energy around finances, getting things moving, not knowing which direction you really want to go, wanting to create something new that is full of passion, meaning it's something that you really know that you'll enjoy, that you'll wake up every morning and not feel like you're going to work because it's something that you enjoy. Maybe a part of you feels like if you spend the money to start a new project, that it's going to create some kind of an imbalance. I'd say actually it's the opposite, because the Six of Pentacles is saying that you're creating that kind of balance for yourself. So there's a desire to not hold back. At least that's what Spirit's trying to push onto you, is like, find that within so that you can push forward, because you will be okay. You're going to find the balance that you want. It's taking that kind of leap of faith without having the Fool card here. All right. So let's clarify the Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So where is this conflict? I see the Page of Cups. Holding back out of fear that something's not going to create the joy and the happiness that you truly desire. Could it be in a relationship? Absolutely. You could just feel like you need to guard yourself because you've been through so much that you don't want to open up too quickly to anyone. All right. Let's see. We've got the Lovers in reverse. Yeah. So something from the past created a lot of drama, a lot of probably wounds and things that maybe you're kind of holding on to that need to be released. Let's see what the the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel a lot of fear. And then we have the Five of Wands again. That was the Five of Swords, and now we have the Five of Wands, and then the Eight of Swords. There's a lot of stuck energy when it comes to love and relationships. Probably because you want to feel a sense of stability within yourself, within your own, whether it be your work situation or getting your finances straight. I feel like that's the area that you're probably going to be the most focused on in the next couple of weeks. It could just be the next 10 to 14 days, but it's a lot of, I just keep wanting to say internal conflict. Now, yes, there was a love relationship that seemed to be kind of dramatic. Maybe that created some issues for you around your finances, but I feel like this is being worked through. It's just tough. So you could be feeling drained from having dealt with a relationship that was difficult or dramatic, or where somebody couldn't actually show you the type of passion that you had desired and really wanted in a partnership. All right, so that feeling of being stuck, you're not actually stuck, but there's a sense of, I just am holding back. Like I don't feel like I can really put one foot in front of the other. All right, let's look at the Nine of Wands with the Ace of Wands. So we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. There's a lot of page energy. So there's clarifying with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in the upright. It feels like there's someone that needs to have a word with you. The Page of Swords can bring clarity and a new perspective, but it also feels like there's someone who could have their eye on you. You may not realize that this person's paying attention to you or watching you. It could be somebody that's a little bit younger. I feel like there's a resistance to anyone who doesn't really get you on an intellectual level. It's going to be important for you to find somebody who gets where you are, what stage of life you're in, what exactly you want in a relationship. You could have dealt with someone in the past that just constantly created all kinds of instability and drama, and you feel like you're in a place of repairing. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. All right, so let's see with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So then we have the Six of Pentacles in the upright. So there's still going to be an energy of, I give so much of my time, my energy, my money to people in my life, and it can create a sense of imbalance in you or in your situation. So there's a need to focus on not doing that so that you can not only save for yourself, but also to make sure that you don't overextend yourself. Now, you could have a child who's in need as well, who's not doing well financially, and they come to let you know that they need your help. That's coming up really strongly. And it's also about having faith. Like, go back to a stage in your life where you were really motivated and had a lot of ideas about how you wanted to make your money, what was going to excite you, where your passions lied. And I think that's going to help you find that aha moment that's going to push you forward. If you are currently in a job and you feel like it's more draining than it is exciting, or that the money is not as good as you had hoped, there could be very much an idea that comes to you that's going to help you switch out of that into something new. All right, so let's see. That will create that kind of balance that you're looking for. So then we look at that, and then the Ten of Pentacles comes out, which is perfect because, and then the Knight of Pentacles. Something is coming towards you, and energy wants to come towards you and make an offer. If you've put out a lot of resumes, something is coming in this month. It's going to shift everything for you. That's going to create that stability. You could have unexpected cash come your way. Something's going to come in where you've given and balance you out. So where you give, money comes in and it balances things for you. So you're not giving up to everybody else. It's like finally getting rewarded for all of your kindness and how generous you've been. This could not that it's not. It could also have to do with other things in your life. It could be love as well. Pentacles don't have to necessarily just mean money, but it feels like something is coming in to bless you for all of that kindness that you've given to so many other people. All right, so somebody also seems to be surrounding you. I'm going to talk about this for a second. Now, if you are not in a relationship, this says to me there's someone who has their eye on you with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles who is actually very stable, or you could be getting an offer from someone, like I said, for a new position. I don't feel movement within a same company. So this is something that's going to be new. And then the Four of Cups. He's looking at the cup and trying to decide, is this something that's going to make me really happy? Am I going to feel fulfilled? So you may be asking yourself that because you feel maybe a little bit, not necessarily unhappy, but it's as if it's whatever brought you happiness within that job is not doing so the same way that it used to. Now, this to me represents someone in law. So some of you could be getting a job where you shift from being like an assistant to actually becoming a lawyer. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe you're finishing up your exam and you've been doing some kind of a, what is the word I'm looking for? You guys know what I'm talking about. I don't want to slow down the reading for this. An internship. Thank you. So you could be doing an internship and now suddenly someone comes to have a conversation and says, hey, when you get finished, we want to offer you a position. This could also just be a boss that's really straightforward with you, supportive, could give you a really great review. In other words, a recommendation to a new position if you are not happy with that. And I think that's what's going to bring in more money. It's going to be really generous. Whatever comes in for you, it's going to help really create stability within your finances. Now, the Five of Cups just says that we don't want to cry over spilt milk. What didn't work, and move on without having any kind of regrets. So this is just something that you haven't seen yet. The moon, it can be secretive energy. Somebody could have been keeping this from you for a time being because they needed to go through talking to other partners or speaking to other people within your work environment. Okay, so let's move on from that. This is very money oriented for you guys this particular week. I'm going to clear this and we're actually going to get into the person that's on your mind. So think about them for just a moment and we'll see what's going on in the love department. This is for Pisces and their person, please. I keep seeing the Five of Swords. It just seems like there's a lot of conflict going on. All right. Let's see what's going on. With your person's energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Ten of Wands in reverse with the Eight of Cups in reverse. If you are questioning whether this person wants to still be with you, the energy is yes. Now, could they bring some codependency or some issues or something of that sort? They could, but I feel like it's more passion that they have for you and they don't want to walk away. They want to put in the work. Now, you're coming in as the Ten of Cups in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands in reverse. The overall energy is the Seven of Wands. So two people that could have, they stand up for their beliefs about something. So you two could be at times butting heads about how this relationship can work or how you see it. You may have different views on what a relationship means. Again, the Eight of Pentacles, the Devil, the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Cups in reverse. This person really has a tremendous amount of passion and excitement. I brought this up before. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. It's very strong energy. And then we have a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So they're willing to do it. I think they're just waiting to see if you're willing to. And I think you're trying to also make a decision. But right now, I don't sense that you're very happy with where things are. You may be considering your options with the Three of Pentacles, or wanting to sit down and have a discussion about the coming together. It can represent a couple different things for me. In this case, I'd say you want to work on it, but there needs to be compromise about the areas that you're not happy with. The Knight of Pentacles, his back is to this situation right now. So you could be thinking that maybe there's stability elsewhere. You don't want any kind of fighting or drama. And if that's what this person's going to be bringing to you, then I don't think you're willing to open up to the idea that this could actually work. Or maybe you feel like they just don't hear you when you talk about the things that create discontent or unhappiness. All right, so let's look at the romance angels for you. This is for Pisces. Okay, so we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Children, your love life is being affected by children, could very well be. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And then you deserve love. Of course you do. So I think the idea is if there's something that's happened where it's created a lot of hurt or pain, when we saw the Nine of Wands, that is the wounded warrior, then it's about deciding whether you can forgive the things that may have happened within the relationship where you didn't feel fulfilled. If so, yes, you can possibly give this person a chance or work through it. Staying optimistic is always going to help, but attraction is, do you still feel that sense of attraction for this person, or is that starting to dwindle? Sometimes we realize that when we're just not feeling fulfilled, we start to lose an attraction for somebody. And that's when things start to separate and become more difficult. So I think the question is, do you still have that? All right, let's get some advice from Spirit, and then we'll get into the Lover's Oracle. This is for Pisces. All right, this card wanted to come out. So the Five of Cups, it's not paying attention to the things that have already happened where there's already been issues and realizing that the Two Cups are still behind you and there's something to look forward to. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, all the threes are coming up. And then the Seven. So if you were dealing with somebody who had put you in a third-party situation, I could say that would create a tough decision. There's a choice that needs to be made, but you need to get out of a space of feeling confused. Really get clear about how you feel. And if this person can't hear you and isn't willing to come together and compromise, that's where you're going to have to make a decision. And I think that's what Spirit's saying. The advice is really to make a choice. And don't look at the things that have already happened. Try to stay positive about what is still there if you do choose to be in the relationship. And then it's saying look into the future and be patient by putting in the work. Take a leap of faith. Try not to focus on the things that have created the stress. And then finding the stability within self so that this works. Okay. The Lover's Oracle. This is for Pisces. All right, this card wants to come out, so we're going to grab it. We have a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay, so somebody does still love you very much. All right, and then we have Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. And lastly, we have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Friendship comes with an understanding of what truly makes your partner happy, and that's important. And there are definitely people, unfortunately, out there that just are not in it because they care about the other person's needs. They're only looking to get their own met, unfortunately. So if that's something you're sensing from this person, I felt a need to say that, and obviously that's not healthy. Okay. This is for Pisces. We're going to get a few messages from the Wisdom of the Oracle. We have orphaned. So there could be a sense of abandonment issues. There's big changes around that, though. All that glitters, and then thinker, yin, and breathe. So to me, this means that there needs to be a little bit of a timeout and really think about where you have, whether it be you or this person, they could have a feeling of constantly being left out. And that could be the fear that they kind of hold on to with the Devil card. It doesn't always have to be that there's toxic energies. It could just be there are wounds and difficult things that your person deals with, and they don't really know how to share or be in a relationship. They want to work on it, though. All that glitters, this reduces to a 7. I feel like this is saying there's protection. Just look at what she's looking down at. She's saying, not everything that glitters is gold, but it's how much effort you put into it. Can you create that shiny, exciting balance within the relationship? And then thinker, very much in your head. Now the 44 to me represents a lot around finances, and the focus was so much on that in the main. I think that's part of what's on your mind, and that could be something that's going on between the two of you. Maybe there's a situation where there's some financial differences or issues. And then we have yin. This is balancing out the feminine energy. This is about you, the two, balancing both. Now, it can be the more emotional energy I'm sensing. So if you've needed to release a lot of emotions with the 8 of Cups in reverse, to me, that's been about dumping out a lot of watery emotions. Yes, you're a water sign, but you may have felt like you've had to purge and just cry. I don't care if you're masculine or feminine or who you are. We all have to purge, and crying can be one of the most, there's so many words I want to say for that. Just relief is what you really feel. If you think about it, every time you do cry, you do feel a sense of peace within afterwards, because it's releasing all kinds of toxins and things from your body. All right, my loves, I hope this one helped. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you again for all of your support, your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box below. I hope you guys have a great 10 days, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.